Yeah.
Weezy out of
G. Back home smoking legal. I got more slaps.
What is up, everyone? It is your boy Attach, and today we are going to be talking about last season, the Black Ops 4 season. And usually people always talk about like their good moments, always post their best moments, and I do it too. Everyone does it because everyone likes showing off. Like everyone likes doing that, and it's always good to post your victories, you doing well and stuff. But only a couple people ever like really post and talk about their failures. And this last season and this season was definitely the toughest one of all time for myself personally. And it was filled with a lot of failure, a lot of just disappointment. Trying some things out and it ended up hurting me. Yeah, it was a tough season. It was a tough season, but we got through it. The season's over. I think I was proud of myself the way I bounced back, because I was at a pretty low point. I was at a really low point last season when everything was going down, but I'm really proud of myself to like keep going, because like I could have very easily, and I almost did, I could have very easily just quit, just been done. So let's kind of get into the story and let's build our way up to the point that I almost quit, and talk about some reasons why I didn't, some of the things that were just going through my head, and some of the things I was doing while like thinking about this, and then how I kind of got out of that struggle, because everyone faces adversity from time to time. Sometimes there's some adversity you face, it's not that like crazy, it's not that big, but there's other ones that are like huge and super crazy. And I would say this is probably one of the biggest moments of adversity that I ever faced, just because like how everything happened and where I was at compared to where I'm used to being at. And it was a crazy ride. Like I said, I'm very proud of myself for how I kept going and just didn't let any of this stuff stop me, because I like was so close to just being like, I'm out, I'm done. But I don't know what in my head clicked, but something clicked and told myself and made myself say that like, I'm not quitting, this is not how I'm going out. So the season starts, we have, it went from 4v4 to 5v5. We ended up picking methods up for our team. It was Priesta, myself, Zuma, replays, and methods. Yeah, that was the team. I'm not really gonna go into all that roster stuff and crazy things, but yeah, we ended up picking up methods. We go to Vegas. We did not do too well. I didn't play that bad. I played all right. I played decent. Methods played decent. I mean, we were just as a team just lost, to be completely honest. We were just lost. Yeah, that's how Vegas went. I just remember being up at like 2 a.m. Yeah, playing Reciprocity for a spot to get to Sunday. And then we'd face EG for like top 6 or something. And I remember we went up, first map, played Reciprocity. I super fried them. Literally went like 36 and like 14 EKS. So like I was super frying them. Next map, dropped like 17, and Priesta dropped a lot of kills too. Second map, we're going up 2-0. I'm feeling good. I'm frying. I took a lot of caffeine before this match. I didn't care that it was 1 a.m. I made sure that I was gonna be cracked going into the match. And then we played Seaside Control, got smoked. Hossie and Hardpoint got smoked. Game 5, Arsenal S&D got smoked. So first event, we got reverse swept for T12. So we ended up placing 16th and not making it to championship Sunday, I believe. Or we placed 12th. I don't know. One of the two. I think it was 12th. I think we placed 12th. But regardless, 12th or 16th, it doesn't matter. It's still terrible. And we got reverse swept to lose like that, which you never want to do. And it was just, that was tough. And then a couple things happened. People don't like each other. Internal issues on the team. Methods ends up getting released. And then we pick up Cellium. And then going into, when we pick up Cellium, we're going into the Pro League qualifier. And then I make a huge mistake. I'm not even sure I'm supposed to be saying this, but I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I honestly tried using a Battle Beaver at the Pro League qualifier, and I legitimately could not shoot straight. This is not a diss on Battle Beaver at all. And like they have like buttons on the controller. I tried to use them, and I just am not used to it. I could not shoot straight at all. So Battle Beaver personally is not for me. I am scuffed. I need paddles. If I don't have paddles, I cannot shoot with buttons. Like usually I always shoot super straight. I never really, I mean I miss, but like I'm always on point for the most part. And like I legitimately was like playing and I was like, I can't shoot straight. So that was another big thing. I tried to switch something up when there was nothing that needed to be switched up. Like I don't know why I did that. That definitely cost me. And I think my worst event of the season at the Pro League qualifier. I think I dropped like a 0.9, which is not good, especially for my standards, especially for what I should be doing. And like, it was just the worst feeling ever. Instantly after that, I switched back to a scuff. But yeah, that's the first time I ever said that, like that I ever told anyone that. But yeah, no, Battle Beaver is just personally not for me. It's not a diss on them. Personally, I just love scuffs. I've been using scuffs since Black Ops 2. I need paddles. I need the military grade grip. The digital triggers are elite. Yeah, I can only use a scuff with paddles. Let's just leave it at that. Terrible event, the Pro League qualifier. We don't qualify. Then literally the next day after we don't qualify, on a flight with Enable, we're going back to LA. We go to the airport like 4:30 a.m. Our flight's at like 6. It doesn't end up taking off till like 12:30 or 1 p.m. So I'm going through it. I haven't slept all night just because when something that crazy happens, when you've been in the Pro League and a top pro for years and years and just been top placings for years, and you don't qualify for the Pro League in a season, it's like, I don't know, I was like in a state of shock kind of. And waiting at the airport for 8 hours definitely didn't help. But then we finally got back home, whatever, and I was just like, damn, like I don't even know what's next. Like what happens? Do I get picked up by a team? Do I go play Fortnite? Like what do I do? And legitimately for 2 weeks, I did not touch Call of Duty. I didn't touch Call of Duty. I played Fortnite a lot. I was like, dude, I'm switching to Fortnite. Like I was legit about to switch to Fortnite. I was like, fuck it, like it's time. But I legit did not play Call of Duty. And I finally got a new controller. Thank you, Scuff, for sending me one. And it was back to the grind. I hopped on, started playing some 10s. That's what you have to do. During roster mania periods, you have to play 10s. You have to get your name out there. You have to link up, network with people, and show them you're good. You can't let them forget. And that's kind of what I did. And then EG was doing pretty poorly. And my goal going into like when I do make it back into the Pro League, because I figured I would make it back in at some point. I knew there was gonna be opportunities to come. So I wanted to like rebuild myself. I didn't want to stick with the same old. I know it didn't happen yet, but I joined EG and then I got offered from FaZe later in the year to go back to FaZe, which it would have been a better team on FaZe, 100%. But I just didn't want to go back to like just the same old thing where I know how everything's gonna be. Obviously, there's new players on FaZe, but I just wanted to go do something on my own, and that was like one of the best decisions I made. I called a few people, talked to them, got their opinions, and it was definitely one of the best decisions I made. Like even though I didn't get the placings and didn't earn the money that I was super happy with all the time with EG, I feel like it was a really big growing experience for me. I grew up, had to play with new players, had to go out and do my thing. There was no one by my side, like on my team helping me, like doing that, like I'm like a duo kind of working with. Like I had to go to a new team and do all that. So I ended up moving out of my parents' house too, into a new apartment all by myself. I moved out before, but this time I'm literally all on my own. And I feel like this last year there was just so much growth, personal growth, in gaming and like competition, Call of Duty as well. I feel like I really grew as a player. Learned from a lot of people that I ended up teaming with, like again, like JCab, Accuracy, Apathy, Exotic. That was a really fun team. We worked really hard. Unfortunately, we didn't get the results we wanted, but hey, we put the work in. That's all that matters. But yeah, dude, oh my god, I just remember, literally, I didn't play COD for 2 weeks, and I was just watching Pro League matches. I would watch every single match and just be like, I can't believe it. I can't believe I didn't make it into the Pro League. It was the most disappointing thing that's like, I think that I've ever done. Like the most disappointing thing that I've ever done. And it was terrible. But it literally just was like, I just can't give up. And the one big thought I had in my head too was maybe if I've won like every single event, and I won every single event coming up and that's happening, I can retire. But I wasn't gonna retire off a 16th or 12th or 16th place finish at Vegas and then not qualifying for a Pro League. Like I was not retiring like that, period. I was not gonna let that happen. That's one of the biggest reasons why I was like, I'm not letting this happen. I'm going back in Call of Duty, gonna prove I'm one of the best, gonna build a team to become one of the best, whether it's in that Black Ops 4, the next game, whatever it may be, I'm making it happen. I'm gonna prove I'm one of the best players again. I'm gonna prove I can build a winning team again, and we're gonna do that. But it was just like so disappointing that we didn't qualify for didn't qualify for the Pro League. It was so bad. It was so bad. But good things happened. Now, a lot of good things happened. It took a whole season of rebuilding. We almost had like the perfect movie story ending. If we just would have clutched up versus United at Champs and just closed the game out, and then we beat Units, we're top 3. Then we play Optic. Who knows what happens on Sunday? Win or lose, we're top 3. From going last place in the league to go into top 3, potentially even winning Champs, it would have been the craziest thing ever. But I definitely got a team. I'm super happy I got a team with Accuracy, one of my best friends for a while. He's gotten really good over the past couple of seasons, and I would love to keep teaming with him moving forward, and kind of build from there. But yeah, it was a really tough season, and it just goes to show that you shouldn't quit if you are truly passionate about something. If you're not passionate about something, you hate what you're doing, you can quit. Like it's gonna be tough to truly care and truly want to work hard at something if you don't care, and you actually don't care and you don't have fun doing it. But I'm super passionate about Call of Duty. I love Call of Duty. I loved all the Call of Duty games. There's things I love about them, there's things I hate about them, but I'm always gonna find more things I love about them than I hate about them. So I just could not go out like that. I could not go out just failing and placing terrible, because I have a long career ahead of me. I'm super excited for what the future holds. You guys are gonna find out very soon where I'm gonna go, what's gonna happen, and who I'm gonna be teaming with. I just cannot wait. I'm so glad I was able to man up and get through the last season, because that was one of the toughest. And I just need to keep working and do my thing, because it was a big reality check. It was a big reality check last season. They're like, yo, you gotta get your shit together. You gotta focus up. You gotta be the best teammate. You gotta be the best person you could be, and you gotta get working. Because there's a lot of other people out there working, and they're coming to take your spot. The people that are already at the top, they want to stay there. So it was a good reality check to get my head in the right spot, and I'm super happy with everything right now. Super blessed to be able to still be competing and still be in the Pro League and the next professional league. Like I said, guys, just kind of wanted to talk, just kind of get this off my chest. I've been thinking about this for a while, just making a video like this, and it was just, I was so close to going to Fortnite and being a cracked out controller player. I was DMing people, I was calling Courage, I was like, yo, what's the prize, what's the tournaments coming up looking like? I was talking to Fortnite people and trying to get in those lobbies. I was so close. I took a couple weeks breaks off COD, but I'm super happy how I bounced back. Ended up having really good stats this year. I didn't have the placings I want, so the stats aren't amazing to me. I've been on Lion Man's top 10 cards, which is awesome. He does a really good job. People shouldn't send him hate, but for me personally, I don't care. I love having good stats. Everyone wants to have good stats, right? But if you're not winning, you're not placing well, what does it really matter? Obviously, people are gonna want to play with you. People are gonna want to team with you because they know you're good. But it sucks just not getting those placings, and because that's truly at the end of the day all that matters. Even got voted into the All-Star game, which is crazy. So I definitely displayed my talents this year, and I plan to keep it up for the next season. And it was definitely a good year to rebuild, get my head right, and then move forward and to win some more championships in the upcoming season. But it feels good. It feels good without here. So thank you guys all for the support that stuck through me through the thick and thin. And this year, this has been the biggest roller coaster ride of a year. A lot of terrible placings and stuff, a lot of disappointing finishes. But I'm never gonna give up. I'm never gonna give up. When I retire, it's gonna be on my own terms. It's gonna be on my own terms. I don't care what's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep fighting until the very end. But thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys for all the support over the past year. And if you've been supporting my whole career, thank you for supporting that. And I think you're gonna be really excited about the future, as am I. So I will see you guys in the next video. And as always, my name is Attach, and I'm out. Peace.